We are here in Millstreet on the 26th of November 2023. And tonight, or this evening, the switching on of the Christmas lights is happening here in Millstreet. And the Millstreet, a convoy of cars coming through, and they'll finish here then at the ramp in the square before the turning on of the Christmas lights for Christmas 2023.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Well done indeed. So again, Céad la Fáilte, bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs, here this evening, and welcome to our very special occasion. Before we begin itself, we want to first of all acknowledge all the different people that make this amazing occasion such a wonderful reality. Many different people work in the background for several weeks before the occasion itself, and they include people like Dennis Lane, Paddy Roach, Humphrey Hickey, Noreen Toomey, Niamh Toomey and Catherine Murphy Pomeroy. And we want to also acknowledge, of course, the great assistance of Cork County Council, who have certainly enhanced Millstreet in a most wonderful manner this Christmas. A very special word of thanks also to the Millstreet Pipe Band, whom we'll be hearing very, very shortly. Also, of course, to Millstreet Vintage Club. Again, we are going to be seeing some wonderful vintage cars and tractors arriving here in Millstreet very shortly. And of course, to the many local businesses and who provide such finance and electrical power for the occasion itself. For example, one of the most wonderful festive features here is right across the road there in the courtyard there of Mary Hickey, and the beautiful Christmas tree. So we want to say for the permission of those good people, Mina Mila Buekas. And Jero Hanlon singing there at the very start. Now very shortly we'll be seeing the Millstreet Pipe Band leading a wonderful parade of festive cars and tractors coming up Minor Row very, very shortly. Then we will be introducing Mr. Matt Cooper, who will be, of course, officially turning on the Christmas lights here in Millstreet. And then the vintage parade will continue right down past us here, and we'll go right down to Drishan Estate and come back up again, and this time they're going to have a very special passenger, and we will introduce that passenger when that passenger arrives. We'd like to alert you also to a wonderful photographic exhibition right across the road in front of the Wallace Arms Hotel. Just on a white car there, there's a beautiful display of many of Billy Coleman's cars over the years. And it's beautifully arranged by Pat O'Sullivan there. So if you get a chance, have a look after the parade at the actual exhibition itself. So Millstreet Pipe Band, of course, was founded in the very early 1950s, and within the past year they have received an absolutely beautiful new uniform here. So such wonderful dedication over the years, and always such a wonderful atmosphere to every occasion. So welcoming the Millstreet Pipe Band. A round of applause from everyone. And a very special word of thanks to the guys, all and all these people who are now here with us. Welcome to Millstreet Pipe Band here. Followed by our wonderful friends from Millstreet Vintage Club. Beautiful vintage cars and vintage tractors. And within the past year, Millstreat Vintage Club has contributed €25,239.70 to a whole series of wonderfully praiseworthy causes. Well done indeed to Millstreet Vintage Club. And they're coming right through here with their very festive looking cars on this occasion itself. So a very happy Christmas to Millstreet Vintage Club, who have an enormous amount of members, and of course they always wish to have new members, so you're very welcome to join Millstreet Vintage Club. So as Millstreet Vintage Club continue here on their way right down the town here shortly, they will be going right around Drishan Estate, and they will be returning shortly. When the lights are on, they will be returning, and then at that particular point we certainly very special passenger arriving at that point also. So well done to the Millstreet Pipe Band for a wonderful recital there. There they go, Millstreet. Wonderful vintage cars and tractors here, going right through here. In a very festive manner here, for the special occasion here, for the official turning on of the lights here in Stradawilling in Millstreet. Well done to all. Absolutely, here we go. And looking so well, all different colours and total dedication from so many people there that come out to so many different events and make wonderful funds for praiseworthy causes. So well done to Millstreet Vintage Club. And there they go, and even many of them are dressed for the occasion within the car itself. So well done, and they're coming right through, and they're even hooting us there to make sure that they're entering into the spirit of the occasion. So well done indeed. And now also joining us are the tractors. Here we have, and this is the first tractor coming up here, beautifully decorated for Christmas. Well done indeed. Another gorgeous tractor here. Very festive indeed. Next tractor here. And another car joining us here as it continues up here, right through, passing Market Square here in Millstreet, and a wonderful, appreciative audience. And I think they're just gone through at that particular point. And now, very shortly, we'll be introducing someone very special, editor of course, the Sunday Business Post, and author par excellence, radio and television presenter extraordinaire indeed, and we have he's the splendid presenter of course, the hugely popular The Last Word on Today FM. And we're about to introduce a gentleman whose wedding I had the great privilege of being at when in 1995 Matt Cooper married the wonderful Aileen Hickey here from Millstreet, and we're delighted that Aileen and Matt are here with us, and Aileen's mum Mary, and we'd like to send very special wishes to their family, to Millie, to Amy, to Andy, to Zach, and to Harry.
Great to see so many of you here. I'll just tell one short story, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. I first came to Millstreet for Christmas in 1992. I was going out with Aileen for a while, and she must have decided that she liked me a little bit, because she decided to bring me home for Christmas to meet Andrew and Mary. But that's not the story that I'm going to tell you about, because how many of you here remember Eurovision the following year? I'm sure loads of you were at Eurovision. So for the Eurovision, it was the biggest thing, everyone coming into the town. And there was concerns that there wouldn't be. It was the days before we used to tap our debit cards and our credit cards. Would there be enough cash around? And were there enough cash machines? So Andrew got an offer from the front yard outside, where AIB wanted to put a cash machine in the front yard that people could use. And he wasn't very keen on the idea of having people coming into his front yard to use the cash machine. And I was told by Aileen, have a chat with him. And I said to him, how much are they offering? And he says, they're not offering me enough that I'd let people come into the front yard to use the cash machine. And he wasn't happy at all with the idea. So I said, would you be happy if you got 3 times the amount? And he said, I might be happy with that. So I said, well look, why don't you go and ask them for 3 times the amount? If they give it to you, that'll be grand. If they don't give it to you, you'll be happy enough not having the machine in your front yard. So he went back and he got 3 times the amount. And the machine was put in the front yard a few days before the Eurovision was due to happen. So the one thing he said, very important, The power is coming out of the house. We've got an extension cable to keep the bank-link machine running. Do not, under any circumstances, plug it out. So that's grand. The machine is there for the few days. And the day after Eurovision, how many were actually at Eurovision that night from the town? How many of you were like us who were there for the dress rehearsal the night before? Because we couldn't get tickets for the night of the event itself. So the night of the event we're in the pub and we have a good night. And the following day I'm inside in the house, everyone's gone out for a walk. I'm not able for the walk. And it's a bit cold and I turn on the television and I decide as it's a bit cold I better plug in a heater for myself as I'm sitting in the chair. And what did I do to plug in the heater? Sure, didn't I plug out something? I don't know what it was. And I dozed off, and a little while later I hear Andrew roaring coming up the stairs. Who's after turning off the money machine? And I tell you, his worry wasn't that people couldn't get the money out of the machine, it's that he wouldn't get paid for having left the machine on. So in that spirit, having been able to get the machine back on at the time, I'm delighted to be here to turn on the lights over 30 years later here in Millstreet, so that hopefully you'll all have a fantastic Christmas. And I know we're going to have all the cars coming back now that we're going to turn on the lights, and a very happy Christmas to everyone here in Millstreet.
Matt, thank you so much. And we'll bring you over here, Matt, to the official button, which is right over here. We'll bring you right over here then. And everyone, we're going to have a countdown. And Matt is getting ready here with his magic touch to actually, and right near Matt at the moment, we have Mary, and we have Aileen, and we have Matt. So now, we're going to get Matt to count you down now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Absolute success, and every light is working, including the beautiful Christmas tree in Mary Hickey's yard. Absolutely.
I saw that.
Oh, that is just magical. No, they need to, are they? Very shortly. So in the meantime, we want to alert you to what a year it's been in Millstreet. This has been a great highlight here when Matt and Aileen has arrived. But through the year also, we had the wonderful Darren Kiley becoming such a hugely successful singer-songwriter and has become known globally. We had Stephen Brennan Healy, who had the lead part in the Gaiety Theatre for the Valley of the Squinting Windows recently, and was a huge success, and is now in West End, London, starring with Kenneth Branagh at the moment. So now we're awaiting the vintage to return with a very, very special passenger coming up very, very shortly. And so,
Do you like them, Ben?
this is going to happen very
Do you like
shortly.
them?
In the meantime, we might ask Jared to come back to sing us another song.
You see the escort on the left?
Yeah.
That's Liam's.
Yes,
Liam
Tucker. Yeah, I was on the wall watching it. Jesus got McRae in the mountain, or in the pictures.
That was some battle.
John
Wasn't that
Payton.
some battle?
Yeah.
That was some great value.
Do you know, I was even looking at the 95 Rally of the Lakes when Billy came back driving the race.
Oh, yes.
And he won the historic.
He did.
said I'm the big surprise man to come back. It was an American fella navigating or something. He said, this American fella alongside now.
Or was it B.T. Crawford? B.T. Crawford,
He was in America maybe, wasn't
Yeah.
He mentioned this American
The B.T.
man.
Crawford type. Yeah. That's a good channel, VHS. Very good.
Sure, it's great that all these things are on now.
Great type. It was a pity it stopped the last day been, wasn't it?
He stopped out the road.
In the Shannon.
And we went down further, we went down to
There were huge crowds waiting for him in Clan. Huge crowds. Yeah.
Their way. And watch out for this very special guest coming up. They're over. very end of the parade, because a very special guest will come up in one moment. And here are all our friends moving along. And lots of different colours. And again, having made some 25,000 euro, in excess of 25,000 euro for worthy causes all over the year there, just in 1 year. Well done to Millstreet Vintage Club. Here they're coming through, and we'll be watching out very especially for the end of the parade, as we see everyone waiting in anticipation. Of course, the tractor just passing through now, Ford tractor, and plenty of, this is a very special, oh yes, this is the man. This is the special guest, just having arrived. It's Santa. My goodness, Matt will have to welcome Santa to Millstreet. Oh my goodness, ring those gorgeous bells at this point. That is, Santa has just arrived and looking absolutely wonderful and hasn't grown a day over. Arrived here, and please be very careful on the road. Now, just for this short period, we're going to be just allowed on the road itself, but after that, we'll have to move in off the road there, because the Gardaí have done a wonderful job. So thank you very much, Paul, and all your staff there. And thanks, Dublin.